If you take a look at our lonely planet, I guess we humans are the smartest creatures here. We went from the cages to skyscrapers and have built incredible civilizations. Most of our progress happening in the last few hundred years. Until recently, life pretty much sucked for most of us. But despite this incredible progress, there are a lot of the things we do that we should not, because it's absolutely stupid. I mean, we go through 15 years of the educations but still end up doing dumb things, which raised the questions: what the heck did they teach us in the school and college? I mean, one of the dumbest things we do is we care too much about what people think about us. You wanna do something, but before doing that, you start worrying what people might think about you if you do that. As a result of that, instead of enjoying the freedoms you hear, you start living in this prisons of perceptions, trying to live up to people's expectations. I remember when I was in school, I have been this introvert who would never open his mouth, even though when I had no idea what the heck is the teacher was talking about. Of course, I could stand up there or raise my hands and ask what I didn't understand, but I felt so embarrassed to do that. I'm not really sure why, but when I looked around and realized that everyone is listening quietly with such smart faces, I thought I'm the only one who has no idea what the heck is going on. So I was afraid to look dumb. Just think about it. If I would stand up and ask, everyone will think that I am stupid. So I better keep quiet. But over time, I was tried to figure out everything on my own. And I decided that this time, if something isn't clear to me, I would stand up there and ask my teacher to explain it again to me. Unfortunately, the next day I found myself in that situation and it was the time to stand up and ask. I look at my friends, then at my classmates, and then at my teacher, and I would get even more worried. Surprisingly, I defeated my fear and stood up with courage as I am going to a war. Suddenly, everyone turned around and looked at me as I am some kind of the stranger. I got even more stressed out. I tried not to think about that and said with a low tone of voice, Miss, can you please explain that again? I didn't really get the first part. They replied, sure, and she actually explained it again. I sat back at my places and I was worried that everyone will make fun of me after the classes. But what ended up happening is that no one even remembered that I said something in the class, and life was as usual. And I was like, seriously, is that what I was worried about all the time? A lot of times in the life we lie about our occupations, hide some of our habits, or do not live the way we want because we are afraid to people's judgment, as we are obligated to live up to their expectations. That's damage our self esteem, crush our confidence, and focus us on the constantly worry. Understand that people is general don't really give a damn about you. Everyone is busy with his life. But if you are really worried that people will make fun of you, I have two perfect solutions for you, which we'll talk in another video. So make sure you are subscribed. And keep in mind that everyone has a different opinion. You cannot possibly please everyone. That's why what matters at the end of the day, if you are living up to your own standards, be clear about that. you think is right and that you should avoid. As long as you know that you are not doing anything wrong, there is nothing to be worried about. Don't be afraid to look dumb, because being afraid to look dumb is actually much more stupid. Just disclaimer. The message is not to suddenly turn into the asshole and do everything stupid thing that comes into your mind. In fact, people's opinions matter to a certain extent in order to get feedback, because you don't always see your mistakes, but the point is to live your life the way you deserve it, and not to be locked into your own worries. And now it's your turn. What do you think? How important is people's opinion to you? Let me know in the comment below. As always, hit that like button if you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't want to miss the next video, then hit the subscribe button and the bell beside it. Thanks for watching. I see you in the next one.